Today I got two brand new tools from Ryobi, not Ryobi, that I think, well, you're really gonna like and really is going to take Ryobi to the next level. What's up everybody, my name is Clint. Welcome to the Tool Reviews on channel. So today I got two brand new tools from Ryobi. The first one that we're looking at today is going to be the 10-inch miter saw. And then the second half of the video, we are going to take a look at the new 8¼ inch table saw. But there's a difference between these two saws compared to every other Ryobi saw that you have ever used. What is it? They're 100% cordless. That's right, you done heard me correctly. The table saw and the miter saw, 100% cordless, runs off of battery power. I'm going to show you really what these things can or maybe cannot do. I'm really excited. Let's get it going. Now, as mentioned, the first half of the video, we're taking a look at the miter saw. If you want to skip to the table saw, well, there's a little chapter right down there in the video. If you want to stay for the whole thing, be real nice like. All right, so real fast, let's take a look, the overview of this saw, see what it has to offer, then we'll do some slicing and dicing, some using and abusing. All right, so first off, this is the brand new HP brushless. This is like the top of the line for Ryobi. Now, if you want to use a battery, you want to use an HP battery. Luckily, in the kit that I have right here, it comes with a 4AH. Again, if you're using HP tools, always use the high performance batteries. They're always going to work better with these tools. However, any Ryobi battery will work with these. All right, the battery goes on top right now. Let me take this out so I don't slice and dice my fingers off. Yep, 10-inch miter saw comes with a 10-inch blade already on it, out of the box, so you don't have to worry about putting it on. Now, in today's video, I'm going to use everything that came out of the box, including this Ryobi stamped blade. However, if I can make a suggestion, put on a Diablo blade and it's going to work way better for you. All right, quick overview. You got a handle here and a handle here. Put those on, not too hard to do, took a couple minutes. Now, you do have one positive stop right here. You can switch this out like this, bring this down like so, and it's going to prevent this from going all the way down, or you can adjust it to wherever you want for that to stop. If you want to take off the positive stop, just push it in, it'll go right through. Now, you do have a bevel option on this saw. You got to loosen this up, but it only goes one way, and that way is this way. 45-degree bevel, just going to the right. Well, if you're standing this way, it's to the left, whatever. You can also make your miters going this way or that way, so we're going to go that way. Got a positive stop, positive stop, positive stop, positive stop, positive stop, positive stop, positive, positive. However, if you don't want to use the positive stop, just hold this down, swing it all the way to which way you want it to go, and then it'll lock into place just like so. Now, this bad boy also has a slider on here. Not the smoothest that I've ever used, but definitely not the roughest. And you have your dust collector bag right here. And the one thing that I really do like is, yep, just like the Milwaukee IAs, they added the bigger dust collection area. So we're going to test that out and see how it does going into that bag. And two other things real quick. This is your blade brake right here. So if you want to change that blade, push that down. And you got your LED light button right here. All right, enough of the talkie. Let's get to the slicing and dicing. All right, so what kind of sucks is your guard doesn't stay up by itself. So when you're changing that blade, well, whatever. All right, so the bat ray is ready to go. So let's hear how this thing sounds when I go to start it up. There's a little safety switch I'm gonna push over, and then I'm gonna pull that trigger. So the blade brake, not the quickest. I'm just gonna throw that out there. As far as it goes to starting up, well, pretty quick and very smooth. But it does have a high pitch, I don't know, noise to it. I don't know if I like that. Take a listen again. It bothers me. So I have a piece of 2x4 right here. This piece of 2x4 cost me $83,000. Damn, wood is very expensive. Do some of that sweet, sweet slicing and dicing. Anybody want to invest in some woodage? $500 a piece. Now, this blade has got 42s on it. And for the blade coming straight out with the saw, not too bad. Got some tear out a little bit right here, but I'm telling you, if you update to a Diablo, it's going to be way better. And you also got a fence extender right here. You can tighten that down like so. All right, let's do a couple bevel cuts. I'm gonna get this out of here. I'm gonna take that off because I don't need it no more. And I'm just gonna bring this over to the 45, lock that bad boy down like so. Here we go. Ooh. This is a bigger piece, so it's gonna cost you $600. So surprisingly, we're in Ohio and it's a very sunny day out today. So the shadow line you're not gonna be able to see too well, but I can tell you, yeah, you can see a little bit. And if you're working in that shady area, you won't have any issue seeing that shadow lineage. 45-degree cut. Not bad if I do say so myself. Let's do this one more time, but let's pay attention to the dust collection. So the dust collection, actually not too bad. I got a lot of dust in here. I did see some dust going out this way more than I did this way. You got some laying around here on the table, but all in all, not too bad. Now, just an FYI, you do get a handle that comes with this thing, and I did get 2 bolts. There's one right there. However, I did not get the locking nut that goes on the other side, so I don't know. So as far as it goes with the miter saw, I'm pretty impressed. This thing is only running off of a 4AH, and this is how many cuts you can get. I'll show you here in a bit, but not too bad. You know, as far as it goes to startup, not the fastest, and as far as it goes with the blade break, I mean, that's definitely not the quickest, but it's still on there. You know, once you start cutting into that wood, it's really not bad. It doesn't stop and it keeps on going. Now, I will say, I would have an extra spare battery with you in case you were taking this out somewhere and doing some work. Now, I don't think you're ever gonna see Ryobi, not Ryobi, coming out with a double bevel. It's just trying to keep the price down, and this for the price is not bad at all. When you're looking at $500, $600, maybe $700 for a 10-inch or 12-inch saw in the different upper brands, you know, if you're looking for just something to take around with you on a job site, or maybe you're going out and building a log cabin out in the middle of the woods somewhere, this right here will work for you. And this is why I say always at least have 1 or 2 Ryobi batteries in case you want to get into the platform for something like this. Let's move it over to the table saw. So this right here is the table saw, and I'm going to tell you straight out, I was pretty impressed with some of the features on this saw. Let's take an overview and then we'll slice and dice. All right, so right out of the box, not only the table saw, but the miter saw, I made sure they were square, and they were both square right out of the box. So that's real nice like. You don't have a rack and pinion, but again, you got to remember that price point. You do get a nice locking fence though. Once this thing gets locked down, it stays there. And to get this thing to go straight, I always just sort of push in on them, and that's it. No play on this fence right here. It stays put. That's real nice like. Now you do got some storage. You got your push stick, which comes with it, and everything else that comes with it. The storage down here is a little strange, but you know, it does the job. I'm just letting you know that this is where everything goes, and this is where your push stick goes. Now here's your guard, and what I like about this, stays up, but look at these freaking paws. I mean, these are insane. I mean, they're scary. I mean, these things are freaking aggressive, so if anything tries to come back at you, they're not going to with this. So once again, real nice like. There's your dust chute right there. Right here is the area where you can place your guard and it won't go anywhere. So that's pretty cool. I like this. Now again, this is 100% battery powered. Now I have a feeling a lot of people, or some people, are going to say, I wish they would give you the option to run a plug as well, so I can plug it in or run it on battery. But again, you got to remember the price point. If you start adding all those features, you're going to be paying double for the saw. However, if you just want a battery table saw, this is the one to take a look at if you have a budget that you want to stick to. Now, what was really shocking to me, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm pleasantly surprised about this, is how easy this is to use. All of your adjustments. So if I want to bring the blade up, you know, I can use my knob here. If I want to make my, 45-degree cut right here, my bevel, I can do that. Let me show you real quick. So as far as it goes with bringing up that blade or lowering the blade, it's not too bad. It's not the fastest, but definitely not the slowest. That's full height. But what I was really happy to see was how easy it was to make the bevel adjustment. So we're just gonna flip that over and check this out, one-handed. I'm not even touching that saw. That thing is smooth. I'm gonna tell you straight out right now, this is probably the easiest, smoothest, and it doesn't matter what table saw I'm talking about, this is probably the easiest and smoothest bevel adjustment I have ever used. I can do it with one finger. That is real nice like. And of course, once you get your bevel, all you got to do is, well, lock it down. All right, so let's put that bat ray in right here. And again, this is an HP brushless, so you want to use those HP batteries when you can. Now I'm going to hit my start button right here and listen to it start up. That's pretty instant. That's real nice like. And check out that blade break. Shuts down pretty quick, so not bad at all. Again, I'm going to hit the start button and then the off button. And honestly, that's why I love battery-powered table saws and miter saws so much more than electric. And even though the electrical, they'll run all day, I get it. There's some people that just hate these battery-powered table saws, miter saws, whatever, that's up to you. But they're so much smoother. They turn on, they're not as loud. You don't got that electric, I like them so much better. All right, so right here, I got some 3/4 inch plywood with birch veneer. This piece right here cost me $75,000. Everything's very expensive. I just want to run some of this off because it's real nasty right here. So I'm just going to use the Ryobi blade that came with this. Again, if you want to go with a different blade, I suggest Diablo. No, I'm not being paid by them in any way to say it. I just like Diablo. I also really enjoy saying Diablo. So here's what I'm going to do. Now this is just so you can see this. I suggest you use your guard, but I'm going to take the guard off. So you just do that. If you want to put it back on, well, you just do that. But we're going to take it off so you can see this thing in action. I'll bring my blade down a little bit. Don't need it up there that high like. We'll just cut this thing right in half right here. And we'll just put it like so, yo. Come on. I'm going to position you in a better angle. 3, 2, 1, start. Ooh, baby. Oh my. Well, that's real nice. Well, hell, that dumb blade there wasn't real bad at all. That's real smooth. You know, let's try this one more time right here. I mean, who cares if this piece of board is going to run me $75,000. Gonna use my push stick right here. Make you a deal. Each one of these, I charge you $35,000. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to buy this wood right here. So I'm going to say Ryobi, not Ryobi. I'm pretty damn impressed. I mean, this thing is really smooth. Now I got 3 bars right here. That's why I say keep an extra battery with you, but cut-wise, it's not bad. You know what, let's do a 45-degree cut real quick right here. Let me move, come on, move it over here. No, 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 you're still in the way. Come on, right here. There you go. Good now? All right, let's slice and dice. .45-degree cut on that woodage right there. And I'll tell you what, a little bit of tear out, but not all that bad though. Again, I'm going to chalk that up to the blade. It's just a basic, you know, chop it blade. You're not looking at any like finished carpentry with it. So for what that was able to do with that blade, not too bad. Or should I say, real nice. So final assessment, would I recommend them? Heck yeah, for the price of these things, absolutely. Considering what some of these other ones are running you, if you just want to get into this platform, maybe you just want a cordless miter saw, the 10-inch, or a cordless table saw, much cheaper than what you're paying for some top brands. All in all, power was there. Blade, you know, the break on it, not as quick for the miter saw as I like to see it. And as far as the startup, there is a little bit of a lag on there. Other than that, once you get it going, it cuts. You're not going to bog down. As far as it gets to the table saw, it's pretty much instant and it stops instant. The blade break, it's real nice like. The fence is also very solid on this table. I was really surprised that both blades were completely square right out of the box, but you definitely want to check that. The adjustments on both saws, very, very smooth, very, very easy to do. That was really nice to see. The slider on the miter saw could be a little smoother, but definitely not the worst I've ever tried. Got that larger table here on the table saw, and for a compact portable table saw, you know, you're definitely going to be able to cut some stuff on this. So yeah, I think they did a fantastic job on both of these saws. I'm happy to say that, and this is why I say, you know, have 1 or 2 batteries for the Ryobi platform. And here's the thing, if you want to buy something like this or something like this, you just want that one-off tool and you don't want to have to get into a new line because of that, you know, this is the way to go. This is why you should have at least 1 or 2 Ryobi, not Ryobi batteries at your disposal, because now you can get something like this if you want to go completely portable if you're building a cabin in the middle of Alaska with no electricity. That said, I still believe that these are maybe a handyman or DIY saws. You know, you could do some basic construction with these things. I'm not saying they wouldn't handle it, but as far as it goes with Ryobi, we all know that they are basic DIY tools. So the weekend warrior, somebody that just wants to set up a shop, make a little bit of money on the side, you know, heavy construction, obviously this is not going to cut it, literally. But I want to know what you think. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Do you like the miter saw? Do you like the table saw? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Love hearing that sweet, sweet feedback. Also, if you like power tools, well, we bring multiple videos to this channel a week. So get subscribed, hit that bell notification so you get to see the latest and greatest stuff coming to the market. Oh, and if you could smash that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. I always appreciate you stopping by. And with that, we'll be back with more videos soon.